Hey everybody, it's Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I'm going to call my portfolio roast because I feel like I'm just going to be mean to my artwork the whole time because I'm very self-critical, let's say. I'll also just try to be, nice to myself, but mostly it's going to be a critique on myself and what I did this semester. So basically I'm going to be going through all my pieces, critiquing them. These are all pieces from one class because I could only take one studio class. Next semester I get to take 3. I'm taking painting 1, screen printing, and relief printmaking. So I'm doing a lot, but it's going to be fun. And this semester I took beginner figure drawing. So it's all figure drawing, so expect nudity in this video. Please don't flag it because it's just art. And most you're going to see are like some boobs, so whatever, it's fine. But yeah, first I want to show you my portfolio and what I carry around at school. I can do like a separate video and like go in detail about like what I bring with me to class and stuff depending on the class. But that's another day. But I'm just going to show you what I use. I have this big portfolio. It has handles on top and then also like a shoulder strap. And I like it because it has like a reflector strip in case I'm walking at night so I don't get hit by a car. And then I have a front flap here. And then this material is also water resistant and all that, so nothing gets wet. And then if you open it up, it's very spacious. And it has like some pockets in it, so you can separate your work if you have different drawing classes or something. But yeah, so this is what I would carry around all semester. I would carry this and then my little like toolbox that I keep all my supplies in. So yeah, so basically I'm going to be showing a picture of the piece right here, or somewhere. I'll probably move and position myself. But yeah, so I'm going to show a picture, talk about it. I'll have it in front of me too, so if I need to point out something specific, I can do that. And I think that's it. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy, and let's get to the video. We had to do some gesture drawings. If you don't know a gesture drawing, that's basically like, you can use it as a warm-up or to sketch or yeah, or to like just reference things easier when you do your actual drawing. A lot of times you do a bunch of gestures when you warm up. And it's just like quick, like drawings with like charcoal on like newsprint or like really like cheap drawing paper. It's supposed to be like kind of more disposable, but we had to pick a couple that we really liked. So I just have one because I think I just kept one of them because the rest like I didn't really care too much about. But this is the one that I chose. I'll put it here. And yeah, I just really like the composition of this one. I like the lines and like the different weights that I did. And it's okay if like gestures aren't detailed, like they don't have to be detailed. It's just kind of like the main gist of a drawing. And I feel like I got this down with this one. I got like basic shadows. I wish I improved more on like my shadow shapes because some of it's not super definitive. But yeah, I really like this piece overall. I like the lines I used to indicate like roundness and fullness and like depth in the picture. But yeah, I don't remember how long. I think this one might have been like 20 minutes. That's kind of a long gesture, I feel like. So yeah, this one's like 20 minutes. So I really do like that one. I had to do a contour drawing of this statue. It looks kind of like one of those like Roman / Greek-y type statues. Just to work on our proportion, make sure we understood proportion and how to measure things correctly. I like how this one turned out. It's basically very straightforward, but yeah, so I really like this one. I think I did a really good job, honestly, not to toot my own horn. I had a couple angle issues, but that was about it. But yeah, so there's that guy. After we did that contour, we had to go into more value, and this is like literally my worst one. Because I don't really work with charcoal all that much, so it's like a difficult medium for me. But this is what I came up with. I think we had one session, and honestly, as like the time progressed, I realized I need more than one session, and one session's 2.5 hours. And if you draw regularly, you know that's kind of quick to do like a full drawing. I should have cropped this one at least. I feel like I should have done like cropped it at the hip or something. But yeah, so that's that one. Yeah, just overall like poor values. And my shadow shapes are like, I don't think they're up to par. So like they're all just kind of too blended, you know? And it looks like I didn't even finish the hair. Like a lot of it's unfinished, like the foot and, you know, even just like the background and stuff. So not my best work, but it was the first one of the semester, so you know. And I hadn't drawn almost all winter break, and then I started doing some YouTube videos, but yeah, I wasn't drawing super regularly. This one, it's a little better, like value-wise. This was worse, and then right before I did, like, we had to do our midterm critique, I like went in and kind of just added some more value. But I don't think I did enough, and like I don't, once again, like the shapes, the shadow shapes aren't distinct, because you know it's supposed to be like, if there's a shadow, you know, I don't know, that's pretty blended, but you know, if someone's face is lit, like, you have a light right here. If someone's face is lit and there's like, you know, that sometimes that line forms, so it's like dark on this side, like it's not blended completely. Sometimes it's a very sharp line, with like a little bit of that half tone in there, that tone that goes from the shadow to the light mass. I think I was getting it, I think this was another one session, I think. Yeah, this was a one session also, so you'll see, like when you see when I do a 2 session or even like a 3 session, like it turns out so much better. But yeah, that one, it was okay. This one we had to do a portrait of someone. I had a lot of trouble with this one, I remember, because I just kept, like, I didn't think it looked too much like him. He had like a very unique face. But yeah, I can see myself starting getting better with like figuring out that like white needs to be the highlight and not like the skin color, you know, like you need to put that like very light layer of charcoal down and then kind of pull with a kneaded eraser where highlights are, where the brightest brights are. So I can see myself kind of figuring that out here. It turned out alright. Overall, this one, you know, you can tell that I'm getting better. And I think that was like a 2 session too. This one, I'm really proud of this one. I think this one was 2 or 3 sessions. I think it was 3. And this was around the time of when we were doing our midterm critiques. I really like the detail I did on the hair. I have done much better with like my shadows, even though some of them aren't super distinct, like on the arms, you know, like they aren't super crisp. But I really like the shapes I have down at the bottom, the shadow coming out from under the arms. I really like that, you know, the negative and positive space down there. The only bad thing, and like my professor said this to me when class was still in session when we did our final critique, but I wish I would have done more with the background, or maybe just, you know, leave out that like weird white thing. I think it was like a fan or something. Just have it be like a solid color, or make it dark so there's more depth. I think if I made it like dark, like the shadow up front, it would have created more interest and kind of kept that darkness, like, you know, like, so it doesn't look so out of place, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really like that one. Turned out really nice. This one, I did not like what I did with the background, but I felt like I did a lot of good stuff with like the body, and like the tones. I think I was improving a lot on this one. I think the piece I just showed was like a turning point. A lot of people in my class had like this turning point where you could tell that like something clicked. So I see myself getting better in this one. Yeah, I don't like the background. I don't know why I did that. I think it's just at a weird place. But yeah, just looking at the figure, I think the figure looks pretty good. I could pull some more values, but you know, what can you do? So for the next one, we had to basically recreate another artist's work and it has to be with drawing and dealing with figure. So I chose Sorry if I get charcoal on my face. It's like all over my hands because I suck at fixing the pieces. But basically I chose fontenot, and he is an artist that is local to the DFW area, and he came in and talked at my school, and he's queer, so like I'm down for it. So I recreated one of his pieces. I'll link like his website below so you can check it out. But he does a lot with like overlapping figures, and he mainly, like if he draws, it's like in ink. His paintings are in oil. We couldn't do paintings, so I had to go with the drawing. This turned out better than I thought, honestly. Some of the parts, like it was ink, and ink is very not forgiving, so if you're ever going to do a drawing in ink, like you have to be very precise. But I accidentally added a little too much. You can hear like the pink femme's cheek, she just has a little too much. It was supposed to be lighter, but I didn't know like the strength of the ink on my brush at the time, so that kind of messed it up, but I think I did a pretty good job recreating it. And then basically after we did like the artist's copy, we had to kind of mimic their style in some way, or pick a piece from what we learned from doing that and make a piece of our own. So what I chose to do in this piece, I actually only did 2 sessions. We were supposed to have 3 sessions, but I was going to do a third view of her from, because this is all the same model. I just moved my positions. I was going to do a third view in between the 2, but I didn't go to the last day because I think I was sick or something. So it's just these 2, but I liked how it turned out. He usually has his figures like floating in space like that. So, I mean, I probably could have made them a little bit bigger, but I liked how it turned out, so yeah. And a lot of what he does is he'll play up like proportions and stuff, so I tried to do that best I could with like a big head. If you can't tell, like she kind of has like a bigger head. But yeah, and this is like more of how I draw, so I felt more comfortable doing this. Yeah, I wish I had that one more day, but sadly I didn't. So the next one, this is our last piece we did in class. This one turned out pretty good. I wish I could have cleaned some things up and finished some things. This was like 5 sessions, and it was a struggle for me. I kept messing up a lot and having to like redo things. Like I drew like her boob like literally 10 times, and like, I don't know. It was a difficult one, but I like it. There could be more finishing touches, but that's about it. Alright, for the last one, we had to do a self-portrait at home. I literally did mine the night before / the day of. So it's small, but I wanted to have character, so I'm kind of making like a scowling face. I don't know, I think it's cute. I kind of made my jaw too big, and here it is. Yeah, I feel like here and here are just a little too big. It just needs to be taken on a little. But yeah, I'm kind of like going like this. Like I'm a little punk or something. Yeah, I liked how it turned out. I don't know, I really do like this one. I feel like I grew a lot over the semester. I feel like I got better using charcoal because I never do. Especially with my self-portrait and the 5-session one. Even though the 5-session I wish I could have finished a little bit more. Overall, finished the semester. I survived it, got an A in the class, so I'm happy. Hopefully next semester, this video will probably be like in 3 parts, so I'll have to do 3 different videos for 3 different classes. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe, leave a nice comment, maybe what you want to see next. Do you like this type of video? Do you want me to do some like tutorials or something? I'd be willing to do that. I don't think I'm the most certified, but I think I can help. Anyways, yeah, so like, subscribe. Check out my Instagram, it's Grace Violet Art. Check out my Etsy store, it's Grace Violet Art Shop, I think, yeah? It'll be at the end of the video. Check out my Etsy, commission me to make something. I really want to put prints on, I've been saying that forever, but I finally just got a printer that I can do my own scans on. And I think that's about it. And I'll see y'all next video. Bye!